Heads up. If you have kids around,
parental advisory is in effect.
This is the Bonus Bone Podcast with Lamont and Tonelli.
It's like water torture.
Baby Huey.
Shasta.
And Joe Hawk.
Welcome back to the Bonus Bone Podcast. Shasta and the gang, Lamont, Tonelli, Baby Huey, and Joe Hawk.
What's happening?
The whole gang is here.
Yeah, we have everyone here this time around. So, Lamont, you brought up a really good topic privately, and we were like, ooh, this is a good podcast topic. So why don't you go ahead and introduce the idea?
And that topic is, in the case of an emergency, and you're only allowed to grab one or two things, you have to get out really quick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What would you take? And I think
this is so loaded.
Well, this is pertinent because of recently we had the fires, and I mean, if you were in the southern states like Florida, you had the hurricanes coming through. You got to get out quick. What would you take? What's dear to you?
Now, this is excluding family members because that's a given.
Oh, yeah. The family members are,
That's why I said, like, this is a loaded question.
Of course you're going to grab your kid. Okay.
Are
we sure? Yeah. Okay.
I'll let Sam deal with that.
I like Joe setting the parameters. That's good.
Yes, that's good. Okay, so we're considering animals family members, right? I mean, that goes without saying.
I think that goes without saying.
Right?
Well,
Okay.
I think that's got to be one of the things you grab.
I guess I'll have to leave my my snake in the terrarium.
Oh, you're a freaking nut. Yeah, I'd leave that terrarium in a second.
The snake, forget about it. The snake will figure things out.
That snake's going to find a new home in the studio here. Watch your mouth there, Lamont.
I'll tell you what. That snake, I'll tell you what, Joe, if you ever want to see a wild man, just bring your freaking snake to work.
What day is April Fool's Day on 2023?
I don't care.
The snake's got a better chance of surviving than you do.
Yes,
Actually,
absolutely.
a funny story.
Animal instincts? Are you kidding?
A funny story. My fraternity house had a fire back in 2011. One of the members had a pet snake, survived the fire.
Sure it did.
4 days later, after the firefighters and the crews going through, they found the snake alive and well.
Wow. All right, so there's noted. You don't have to
don't have to
Leave the
worry about
snake.
my snake.
No.
Yeah.
So
Nobody has to
got
worry
that
about
in
your
the clear.
snake.
All right, so we're talking personal possessions, that kind of thing. Okay,
All right, there's the parameter.
Right.
I remember doing this because a couple years ago, remember when the skies turned orange?
Yes.
yeah.
Right. So it really got us all very, very scared. No matter where you lived, you're like, oh, crap. It reminds you that it could happen to you. So I started thinking about this and like packing things up. I had a bag by the door. And I went through and I put all of my really personal items like birth certificates, passports, things like that into this like safe little box.
A firebox?
Yeah, well, but not a big one, like one you could take with you. So I also added to that. This is something that is a little bit different and quirky to me, I guess. My dad, whenever he was alive, was a big audio diary guy. What I mean by that,
Really?
he would record himself. He would record himself writing a diary, basically. I have those tapes. And
Holy
incredibly-
crap.
It's like the
Yeah.
books on tape of diaries.
Right, but it's my dad's personal, sweet, intimate thoughts
That's
about
very cool.
whatever. It's super cool, and it's obviously a prized possession of mine. So I put those tapes in that box, and
Now-
I would always have my dad's voice.
Let me ask you this. It's on tape right now, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you transfer that, digitize it, and put it on the cloud so you always have it?
Well, that's a project because it's not on a regular tape. That's the problem.
What kind of tape?
It's
What do
on
you mean?
those tiny little tapes, like it's like an inch big.
Like an answering machine?
Yeah. Like a micro cassette or whatever.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes, so it's on that.
The
So
microfilm?
here's my fear is that the player that I can play that on,
Right.
if it ever goes, then I can't use these. So I need somebody
Well,
tech-wise
you
that can
gotta
tell me
get
how
a
to
transfer.
these.
Shasta,
Right.
not only that,
Just because of the
I'm gonna
technology.
put a scare in you here.
Yeah.
Tape decays over
Yeah,
years.
disintegrates.
I know. That's the other
I got a
thing
place
that's
for you.
terrible. You do?
Yeah, no.
You got a guy?
In Albany that I actually just the other day dropped off some mini VHS tapes to get converted.
Really?
Oh, really?
This is my second trip in August.
Mini VHS tape.
For For the camcorder.
that?
Our old
Okay.
camcorder.
Oh, the
Right.
ones you had to use an adapter and a VHS
Yes.
deal?
Yeah. So
That's how I watch my movies still.
So in August, in August, I found this place in Albany that converts all this stuff.
So you could have it in the cloud. So that's
Yeah.
one thing you don't have to grab when you run out of the house.
So he.
I love that. Will
so
you
yeah.
give me that information?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be great.
I just went by
Okay.
there the other day and dropped off another set. So
Are these pornos or
No,
something?
it's
or?
for God's
family
sake.
vacations and,
Right.
and actually, I mean, there's some old
So
basketball.
just
games
more tapes of Alameda.
Oh, it's no.
What vacation did you go on? That's
this-
memorable to you.
Okay, and the one I converted in August, it was a Disneyland trip on there.
What year was that?
1996.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So
So how
Changed a
old
lot
were you
since
then?
I was
10?
No, I was 13.
13.
13 years old.
Yeah.
What does a 13-year-old baby Huey look like? I would love to see
yeah.
that.
I have,
No
it,
kidding.
I have it in my Dropbox. So yeah, I put it in my Dropbox.
6'4",
No, so
full beard.
no, so when they convert it,
or patchy beard,
no,
excuse
they
me.
could do
Patchy, you can't even grow a beard
I know,
now.
that's why I
Who are
said
you
patchy.
kidding?
no, but they convert it MP4. I bring an external hard drive. They give it to me, and then I put it on. And then when I got home, I put it in my Dropbox.
Right.
So I have
Cool.
it in the cloud, my own cloud system that way.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I can
That's
show it to you.
super
Yeah.
cool. That's great. Those are things you're right that we need to do anyway. It's been on the project list for far too long. So you're right. I could take that out of the box. But pictures and stuff. So every year I make a book of pictures. So whatever I take, I then make a memory book every year. So I would grab that stack. This is all very close.
Well, how long have you been doing that, though?
That's a heavy stack. Since 2006, I actually started that when I met Jay. It was a yearly present that I gave to Jay. He loved it. And so I just continued it all these years.
So you've got
Actually,
16 books. What if you only have room for 10 of those 16 books? What would you do?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
What
if
years would you leave?
Oh, God, that's horrific. That's a horrible thought to think about. I don't know.
You got to back it up to the cloud. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Should
Well,
have done
I do.
audiobooks on a mini cassette.
So, so you also, that's the thing is you grab your electronics immediately. Your phone is always going to be with you no matter what.
Yeah,
and
your
then
phone,
you
your
got those
wallet.
backed
That's-
up.
Yeah.
Right. So those are easy. I wouldn't take any clothes or anything like that. It really comes down to my things I can't replace, like a passport or birth certificate, stuff like that. And these special memories. And then I guess that's it.
Oh,
And
my
family
God.
members.
I'm looking at a picture of baby Huey
At 13 years old.
from 13 years of age in 1996.
Let me see.
Precious little soul.
Oh, my God.
Dude, he
Looks like
the
Billy
kid.
Joe Armstrong.
No, he looks like the kid. No, he looks like the kid from The Sandlot. The ginger kid who
Sandlot?
says you
Oh, my
play like a
God.
girl.
Right?
Whoever that actor's
Is that
name
Tommy
is.
with you there?
Yeah, that's Tommy.
Right?
That's fantastic.
How much did you pay for that?
So they do, I think, $25 per
Oh,
hour.
you wasted your $25.
No, I just lost it. Yeah.
Tonelli just erased it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got
Oopsie.
backup.
You have the same dumb, goofy look on your
Yeah,
face.
he
that's for sure.
does.
I got a nice tan here. It's vacation
I
time.
wouldn't call that a 10.
Yes, it is.
I thought you were
all right,
winded because you had to walk.
Who's next? What are you guys taking?
So now what would you grab?
Well, I mean, I always have these. So I know we talked that pets are actually not a possession.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
They're a
But
family.
I have a nightmare about the cat just because Lisa would be like, got to get the cat. And the dog's easy. The dog will just, you know
The
where to
dog
find
will
the dog.
come when you want the
Right.
dog to come. Hello. That's what she said. So,
But the
cat's
cat,
like F off,
and
leave
who
me
knows
alone.
where the cat's going to hide.
Right.
But the cat could survive like the snake. Who
Yeah.
knows? But I know that Lisa would be going crazy about the cat.
Right.
So that is always a worry of mine because what am I? And the cat hates me. So
so you'd have a tough time grabbing the pussy.
yes, I would.
I was waiting. I almost counted down
So,
3,
I do
2,
have a
1.
Janelle's grabbing the pussy. Joe's grabbing a snake.
I have a.
That's your clip right there.
There's our
There's the
quote.
clip. Somebody write down a time.
There's a cold open clip right there.
For Marty. There you go.
I do
you
have
go.
a classic Omega watch that was my dad's that my mom gave to him on their 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh, cool.
And then she
Oh, wow.
gave to me after my dad passed away.
Really?
Then I had it all rebuilt and reconditioned. So it's kind of a classic everyday watch, even though it's kind of a dressy watch.
Do you wear it?
Yeah, I wear it to like family events or nice occasions, stuff like that.
Let me
That's
ask
my
you
dress
this.
watch.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
this. This Omega watch, from what year would this be?
Probably 1970, I think.
How much do you think that watch is worth?
I've looked it up. It's only worth like anywhere from, it depends on the condition, could be worth about $800 up to about $2,000.
Wow.
So
that's nice.
It's a pretty nice watch.
That
but
is a nice
it's the
watch.
sentiment behind it, right?
Right.
So,
Right.
And then there's other stuff. Whether it's Lisa's jewelry is in a certain spot, she could grab that pretty quick. Who knows? I think about it. Then you hear people who have gone through this, and when they lose things, a lot of people say that it's almost, it like frees you up of all the crap you have.
Right.
Right? So when you're starting over from beginning.
So you're not going to torch your house
I
sometime,
might.
are you?
Did I just say that?
There goes the insurance settlement.
I was gonna say, you don't see any hoarders in
But
Florida.
you're starting over, and it's like,
That's right.
it's gone, so you can't worry about it.
Right.
You're like, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's
So,
true.
but there's some jewelry, and then there's some money stashed here and there. We'll probably grab that.
Like
That's about
cash
it.
money?
Tanel
Yeah,
has
cash
money stashed in his house.
It's not a lot.
Just enough.
Dude, you're like my grandma. When
And
my
all-
grandma
singles?
passed
good
away.
luck finding it in my house.
Yeah.
Under his mattress.
No.
Jars in the yard.
Yeah, all that stuff,
toilet.
all those stuff in those boxes that look like hoarding. You're like, this guy's a hoarder.
Yeah.
Good luck finding it. Is it hoarding or is it a hiding place?
Your grandma used to hide stuff?
Yeah. When she passed away, we found $70,000 in her mattress.
Holy crap!
In her
Holy
mattress?
shit.
And here's what's terrifying about that. We were pulling the bed apart when we were moving everything out of our house to throw it out. And there was a rip in it. It was in the box spring, I should be specific. When it was ripped and money fell out. And we thought it was just a little bit. And then when we opened it up and started looking in there.
70 grand?
And no one knew. Now, she was a depression baby, right? So
Right.
she's not big into banks. So no one knew it was in there. Had it not fallen out, we would have
How
thrown
about that?
away
You know what?
$70,000.
I'll tell you what's really strange about that. When a relative died, they used to hide money in books. And it was like $100
What, hollowed
bills.
out books
no,
or in the pages?
Books in the pages.
Okay.
So when they died, and we knew every once in a while that they would, if you opened a book in her house, which most people wouldn't do.
Right, yeah.
But if they opened a book, all of a sudden like $100 or $400 would fall out of a
I
book.
love that.
And all the books, like you had no idea. You had to go through every freaking book. We found about 25 grand. It's the same thing.
That's so nuts.
And what I would have done is just say, let's give away those books.
Right. Just donate them, get
Right.
rid of them, and not think about it.
Yeah.
But at the time, that was a big thing to do. A lot of
Yeah,
people
because
did
they
that.
were depression people.
But if there's a fire, there's probably no worse place to hide money than inside the pages of a book.
Right. Exactly.
It's going to go up in smoke.
Could you imagine going to a garage sale, you buy a book, and there's an extra $500 in there?
Never mind that. Getting an old box spring and finding
That's the one right there.
freaking dollars. And what if you're a smoker in bed? I mean, that's another one.
My grandma was a smoker.
See?
She was definitely a smoker.
there you go.
Makes you rethink about mattresses you see on the side of the freeway. You don't want to touch them, but you're
Right?
like, I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Watch, we're going to start seeing like torn open mattresses now on the side of the road. Thanks to this
Yeah.
podcast. No, I think for me, because I'm part of the whole digital age, so like a lot of the photos that we have already backed up to the cloud.
I'm like that too.
I've
got too many freaking pictures on my
Yeah.
phone.
And pictures,
Yeah, me too.
I think really the one item that I think I could not replace and I would try to grab is this old humidor that I got after my grandfather passed away.
Really?
It has his initials on it. That's really the only thing that stands out that I would want to possibly grab. I guess depending on the natural disaster or whatever.
Well, you have let's say you have half an hour to leave your house. You got to grab what you can grab.
Yeah, I think
You would grab an old humidor?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because
sentimental value.
because I always used to smoke like the last 5 years before me and my grandfather passed away. Me and him used to, every time I visit, go out there, have a smoke.
Really? How
Guy
old
of
were
lung
you?
cancer?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know how he died.
Actually, no. He decided to take himself off dialysis.
Really?
This was the same year. 2016 was a shitty year for my family, and especially me. because, death comes in threes. I lost 3 close people in that year. First with my grandmother.
Well, thanks for bringing this whole podcast down.
Well, hey,
motherfucker.
well, fuck you. You asked me.
Exactly. Knowing that prop.
Yeah.
What's that prop with the dialysis?
Prop 29.
Prop 29. I see those commercials all the time.
We're trying to keep this green, man. Come on.
Holy crap.
Now we went from green to topical.
Are you voting yes or no on Prop 29?
I'll let you know later. No, so my grandmother passed away at the beginning of the year, and my grandfather decided just really to stay on dialysis just to make sure that she was kept, well.
Yeah.
After 6 or so months, he's like, I'm done. And just went
That
off
right,
the-
huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was done. So,
Did that have to do with losing his wife?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that a decision?
Oh,
you know
that is
what?
Yes.
heartbreaking.
Yes.
Now that you mention it,
God.
2016 was a bad year for my family, too.
really?
Wow.
Yeah. My father died.
Right.
And then my grandfather died. My grandmother died like a month and a half later.
Wow.
And the worst part was like the kicking and screaming until I took the pillow off her head.
There it is.
There it is.
Gotta bring it back to fun, people.
We couldn't go too deep too long. That's
right.
No.
Unless it was a dick joke, we can go as deep as we want.
Exactly.
Lamont will pull something if we talk too deep for too long.
That's right. But I'm with you. Like pictures, I've got too many freaking pictures
Oh,
as it
yeah.
is. I've got like 20,000
There's no
pictures
way
on my
you're gonna-
phone.
Yeah.
Even the physical ones I have,
Right?
they're on either a phone, Instagram.
They're all backed up.
exactly.
Unless there's one you can grab that means something that might be right there. You're like, oh, yeah, I'll take that. One of the,
Yeah.
something
I
like
got-
that.
You know
but
what?
I do have
Actually,
a couple of
you made-
those. Yeah.
You made me rethink that because you asked what years I would dump. You're right. I might dump the most recent years of photo books because I have all those in my
Yes.
phone. I can recreate
there
them.
you go.
However, in 2006, when I started that, thank God I did those books because I had a laptop die on me and it was not backed up. And I lost the first 3 years of me and Jay dating.
See?
All of those are gone.
You've got to make a
So,
copy of those, the
you're
books
right.
you have, and
digitize them again.
Digitize them.
No, you're right.
Boy,
That's
we're making a
smart.
work list for you today.
kidding.
I know.
God. Can't wait for your spring cleaning list
I
come
know.
2023.
Exactly.
I'm getting the sweats just thinking about all these projects.
Yeah.
God.
But then eventually you're just going to die and it's not going to matter. So
And we're back to death again.
Oh, my God.
Where's the dick joke? Come on, hurry.
All right, Lamont. We got to hear what you're going to grab because you said everything.
Quite honestly, I'll tell you, the only thing I would grab is ID stuff like a passport, your driver's license. But I've
Passport.
got my driver's license on me anyway.
yeah, passport.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have birth certificates in a safe deposit box.
Right. So
that's outside the house already.
So you
yeah.
have it in a bank. You're old school. You got the
can't-
safety deposit box
Yeah,
in
but
the
now,
bank.
now they're
Burns down.
closing banks and B of A is never open. You can never get to your safe deposit box.
Can't you get
That
those
exact same thing happened to my mom. She couldn't get it out because they were never open. It's like, what the hell's the point of this?
right.
Can't you get those reprinted? Like
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
a
you can.
huge
at the
pain in
county?
ass.
Yeah.
Oh God! Don't get me started on.
It's
trying
just
to go
adulting you don't want to do.
Yeah.
And since
Right.
none of you are girls, if you ever have to go through a name change, like when you get married or
the
divorced,
hell Sam went through.
oh, it's a crazy pain in the ass. Trying to get a divorce is even worse.
Right?
Awful. Oh my God. And if you don't know, I should explain. I have been divorced before. I'm not trying to get a divorce currently.
Right. Exactly. So you're on your third last name right now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was my original name was Freeman, then it went to Mullings, now it's Michaelis.
Right.
And will forever be Michaelis.
There you go.
Damn it, because I'm not going back to trying to change my name again.
Too much of a hassle. Too much of a hassle.
So Lamont,
Way
how
too
about
much
you then?
hassle.
You know what? So I have my ID on me. As long
Right.
as I have my wallet, you have a bank card so you can access cash.
Right.
All my cash is in the bank. I'm unlike Paul. I don't put it in jars in my yard. My dog died, so I don't have to worry about that.
Back to death.
Right? Exactly. So realistically, as long as I grab my car keys and put everyone in the car, you can buy anything. I really don't give a crap.
Okay.
That's kind of
No,
deep
that's
for you, Lamont. That's
Really?
I'm
kinda deep.
along those lines, except for a couple of sentimental items, but that's about
Yeah.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just sometimes I think, like I said, it just kind of frees you up. Like, oh, we're starting over.
Right?
Like,
And you
And
knock on wood. You're
that
making
way-
me nervous at that.
And that way I can claim more on my insurance claim.
And that's true.
Now it explains it. Now I
That could be a
understand.
bonanza.
Yeah, exactly.
Huey, what about you?
So I'm a little prepared already. So in our living room, I like for years, all our old family photos from when my parents were kids and when Tommy and I were kids, they've been sitting in boxes. So a few years ago during the holidays, I went to Michael's and just bought a bunch of photo albums. And I sat at the table and just put them all in photo albums. So now they're
for you.
So they're
Come
all
to my house and do my projects now.
So they're all stacked in our living room.
Oh, I think I saw that when I was over there near the case of motor oil on top.
No. So it's sitting there. So literally in one swoop motion, you can grab all the photo albums and run out with it. And then in our office, I have all our external hard drives with everything from like the last 10, 15 years of the digital life that we live in.
Oh, do you have the stuff for the show there too?
No, that's here. That's here.
Make sure you grab that too.
But yeah, all my external hard drives are in one pile as well. So I can literally have one arm with all photo albums, the other arm all external hard drives.
This does not surprise me. You're like the most organized, archived person I've ever known in my life. You have folders upon folders of things. It's crazy.
So it makes it real easy. And then I have a box of all the mini VHS tapes as well. So
you got to leave one of those. The external hard drives or mini VHS tapes or your photo albums. You can only take 2 of the 3. What are you going to do?
I can leave. If I get all the tapes digitized, I can, put them on the external hard drive.
Right.
So yeah, I'm all
hard drives. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
He's ready to go. He's got this all planned out.
So no, it's perfectly, ready to go. I've told my brother, my dad's like, leave these right here. If there's ever an emergency, we got to run out through the front door.
That's why they're there. What happens if the front living room is on fire? And you got to leave through the back door.
Also, ready to grab them and go back. Yeah, they go back.
He's got backup stacks.
He's got boxes near the back door.
I should do that.
The exact same shit.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. If you're talking about external hard drives, it's easy enough to do. Just put one by the front door and by the back door.
Just put it on the cloud.
Then you are a doomsdayer. That makes you a doomsdayer,
exactly.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow,
speaking of, one question before we go. Do you guys do the emergency kits? Do you have like an emergency kit ready to go? Because I do.
No, I probably should get something put together.
You should. You definitely should.
Yeah.
I have a whole section of my garage.
I did, but I ate all the food out of it. So
should just grab the buckets over in the storeroom over there. They got a bunch of those emergency buckets here at work.
There's plenty to go around for this current staff.
First place I'm going to raid is that kitchen over there.
Yeah, right.
I don't care. I don't care if it's only chicken and tuna salad.
Oh, God. That's
sustenance
terrible.
is sustenance.
All right. Well, that was entertaining. Good topic bringing to the table, Lamont. Very impressed.
Thank you.
You've given me a whole
were all
laundry
over the
list
place.
of crap I have to do. We were.
Created work for you for the next 6 months.
So thanks a pantload. And as busy as I am at work, none of this is ever getting done. None of my personal life is a freaking dumpster fire.
Right?
Work is, it's true. I don't even want to think about it.
Right.
Oh, God, I'm getting the sweats again. All right. Thank you guys for being here. It's the Bonus Bone Podcast. We'll talk to you next time. Love,
love.
Bye.